Let's take it from the top. The moment you saw those 2 pink lines, remember that rush of excitement, the disbelief, the overwhelming realization that your life was about to change forever? You imagined soft blankets, baby coos, a nursery full of love, and those sweet firsts that would melt your heart. You were glowing with dreams, but then the anxiety kicked in. Will I be a good mom? Will the baby be healthy? How do I even do this? Then came delivery day. Whether it was natural, induced, a scheduled C-section, or an emergency one, you walked through fire to bring your baby into the world. That pain, that courage, that strength, that superhero stuff. And then the hospital nights. No one really prepares you for the shock of those first hours. The fear when the baby cries and you don't know why. The endless heel pricks, the vital checks every few hours. Breastfeeding, the most natural thing in the world that sometimes feels like the hardest. The pressure to get the latch right, the cracked nipples, the tears, yours and the baby's. The lactation consultants, the social media posts that make it look effortless, and the deep guilt if it doesn't work. And if you chose formula or pumping or both, let me just be the first to say, you fed your baby. You made the right choice. Then came the long nights, the cluster feeding, the sleep regressions, the 3 a.m. Googling, is it normal if my baby does this? The feeling of being needed every second, like your body and your mind are no longer yours. The guilt for wanting a break, the guilt for taking one. And somewhere in all of that, your relationship. Remember that partner who held your hand during labor? Suddenly, your ship's passing in the night. The dynamic shifts, resentments creep in, romance gets replaced with survival. But here's the truth. You're both learning. You're both exhausted, and it's okay to grow through this together. And then there's the pressure to bounce back, get your body back, get your career back, get your social life back, all while raising a tiny human who needs you constantly. Let's talk about postpartum depression. It's real. It's not weakness. It's not your fault. You can love your baby and still feel lost. You can be grateful and still feel overwhelmed. And asking for help, that's strength. Let's not forget the isolation either. The days without adult conversation, the moments when you feel like the whole world is moving on while you're stuck in a never-ending loop of diapers, bottles, naps, and cries. But mama, look at you. You are doing it every single day. You are learning, adjusting, adapting. You are growing just as fast as your baby is. You're becoming a pro at one-handed everything. You've memorized every squeak and squirm. You will learn to trust your gut. You felt your heart break and heal in the same minute. You discover that joy doesn't always come in big moments. Sometimes it's a tiny giggle, a warm snuggle, a gummy smile, or 5 uninterrupted minutes of silence. You've endured milestones and setbacks, wonder weeks and wonder why weeks, and somehow you keep going. And suddenly, it's almost their first birthday, that wobbly first step, that messy cake smash, that look in their eyes when they recognize you're their whole world. You did this. You kept a human alive and loved for a year. Through the darkest nights and the brightest moments, you showed up. So to every mom in the thick of it, when it's hard, remember your why. Remember the moment you decided you wanted to be a mom. Remember the love that bloomed before you even met them. This is not just a phase to survive. It's a miracle you're living, and you're not alone. You are resilient. You are powerful. You are doing the hardest and most beautiful work there is, and you're doing it damn well. Welcome to the Resilient Mama Club. We see you. We honor you. We're in this together.